This IFV was the first one to have an active protection system in War Thunder, but does it actually protect? The KF41 Lynx is a rank 7 Hungarian light tank in the Italian tech tree. It's currently placed at BR 11.0, but I would say it should be at BR 10.7. When this tank was added in 2023, it was the first one to have an APS, and it sat at 10.7, which I think is where it still belongs. For weaponry, it gets a 30mm Mauser Mk30 cannon, which has a max pen of 121mm with APFS-DS darts. This isn't actually horrible, probably because I'm used to playing IFVs with similar cannons. Then it gets a spike launcher, but this IFV can only carry 4 spikes, which makes them really useless most of the time. Compared to the Italian Freccia, which has 10 spikes, having only 4 is really sad. But thankfully, one good thing about it is its mobility, which is really competitive with MBTs like the Abrams. Now the last thing is the APS, but does it actually protect? In the test drive, it blocks every missile that's being shot at it. This APS, however, can easily be ripped off with machine guns or smaller cannons. I would say it's a little bit a luck thing as well. I haven't really had much experience with the KF41, but with some newer tanks like the CVR Block 2, that is so. I wouldn't say that the APS is the reason to get the Lynx, but I personally can say it's kind of mid and sad because of the lack of spikes and having a 30mm cannon. But it looks really cool and futuristic, at least I think so. Overall, I wouldn't say it's the worst tank, but since it fights against BMPTs and other Russian tanks with crazy ERA armor, it just isn't an enjoyable IFV to play.